LoveConsultant present. 13 clear signs she cheated and feels guilty now, finding the signs of cheater's guilt. Infidelity doesn't just happen to one gender, both men and women are capable of having an affair. Discovering that your partner has been unfaithful can be a very painful experience. If you suspect your partner's faithfulness is wavering, it is important to have an open and honest conversation with them as soon as possible to address your concerns. However, there may be situations where you find it difficult to directly approach your partner about your doubts. Perhaps you fear that they are not being honest or communication barriers get in the way. In cases like these, the situation becomes more complex. At such times, it becomes very important to put together your own puzzle. This is an opportunity to observe the subtle subliminal signals that she might be unwittingly giving out on a daily basis. So, what are the signs of his guilt in a woman after an affair? Are there any physical manifestations of her feelings of guilt after an affair? Here are some indications that may suggest that your girlfriend or wife has cheated on you and is now grappling with feelings of guilt. By now, you've probably come across many videos filled with impractical information that offers little real-world value. Approach, on the other hand, is to provide you with practical and realistic conclusions that resonate with everyday life. Number 1. She tries to find a way out of her guilt by accusing you of cheating, engaging in projection. When she suddenly accuses you of being involved with another woman, it is her way of compensating or overemphasizing her commitment to honesty and fidelity, which ultimately aims to divert suspicion from her own infidelity actions or intentions. Number 2. She's not interested in having sex anymore. Let me explain that she may have already lost interest in intercourse with you. If your partner starts distancing herself and constantly refuses sexual intimacy, it could be an indicator that she is seeking satisfaction elsewhere. In addition, the guilt stemming from her infidelity could be taking a significant toll, a barrier to having a satisfying sexual relationship with you. Number 3. She started coming home late from work. Often, constantly coming home late from work is a common red flag indicating that your partner may be cheating or has been cheating on you. While occasional lateness can happen, if it becomes a recurring pattern, it is cause for concern. It essentially reflects a reduced desire to spend quality time with you. There is essentially a direct equation at play here. The greater his feelings of guilt, the less motivation he has to invest time in your relationship. Number 4. She does not answer some calls in your presence. Imagine this scenario. Your boyfriend's phone is placed on the table and it starts ringing. She quickly picks it up, checks the number displayed on the screen, and immediately mutes the phone. What does this behavior indicate? Trying to hide someone or something from you. Number 5. An unexpected gift for you to cover up the guilt. Does she surprise you with unexpected gifts out of the blue, even though it's not her usual habit? This can be an often revealing clue. When someone is burdened by overwhelming guilt, they may attempt to alleviate it by offering random gifts or tokens of affection, similar to how a neglected child may be showered with excessive luxuries. So the question arises, why is your girl experiencing this intense guilt? Could she have made a mistake like infidelity? These possibilities are worth considering. Number 6. She keeps fighting with you. Perhaps she anticipates that you will realize on your own that continuing the relationship is pointless and will decide to part ways. It is basically his method of creating the impression that the relationship has broken down, so he may be reluctant to reveal the truth directly so that you don't experience heartbreak in the process. Number 7. Causes drama when you question her about something deep. This is one of the common signs exhibited by women who cheat on their partners. When a woman is unfaithful, she often tries to maintain a facade of normalcy. Her goal is to prevent you from discovering the truth and protect you from the burden of her guilt-filled emotions. As a result, when you ask about something important, such as why you spent so much time on your phone or where you were that night, it directly triggers her feelings of guilt. For example, her emotions overflow to tears and often lead to dramatic reactions. Sometimes this dramatic response is also a woman's way of distracting from the situation to ensure that her guilt remains hidden from you at all costs. Number 8. She encourages you to pursue your interests or spend more time with your friends. Earlier, she used to complain about not spending enough time together. But now she encourages you to call your friends and engage in social activities with them. Doing this sounds familiar. Unfortunately, this is not a positive sign. It is actually an indirect attempt to alleviate her guilt, as it creates a scenario where you will also interact with many other women. Number 9. She fumbles when she should tell you about her day. If she is involved in cheating, she needs an alibi and time to build it. If you come home from work and ask her about her day, and she hesitates or stumbles when answering, chances are she was involved in something she shouldn't have been. As his guilt torments him every second, it gets harder and harder for him to repeat the same old lies. Of course, words won't flow easily. Number 10. Guilt makes her spend less time with you. If she is unfaithful, she invests this time with the person who cheated on her. If she has cheated on you, she feels guilty and may choose to distance herself from your company until she finds a way to behave in your presence. Number 11. She was very concerned about her privacy. Suddenly, she won't allow you to use her phone or access her social media accounts. Is this really cause for concern? What if you find evidence of her unfaithfulness in her photo gallery or call history? Number 12. The expression and words seem a little different when saying "I love you." Saying "I love you" sincerely is very different from saying it with a guilt-ridden heart. Try saying "I love you" to her and observe her reaction. If she doesn't immediately reply with "I love you too," or if she hesitates when replying, it could be a strong indicator. Number 13. She will cut the subject or fall silent when you talk about the other woman you are having an affair with. While it may be a challenging topic, try to broach the subject with your partner, and you may see immediate responses starting with something like, "I found the news this morning," or "I heard from an old friend who just broke up with her partner." Whatever your approach, engage in an in-depth conversation about a woman who cheated on her partner without pity. As you talk, periodically observe her reactions and emotions closely. If she suddenly changes the subject or goes quasi-silent out of the blue, there's a chance she's cheated and is currently feeling guilty. Hopefully, this information can provide positive benefits for all of you. Tell us your opinion in the comments column. Happy greetings to me, you, and all of us.